So it was just going to be a matter of time for Nintendo to release the Zelda edition of the Game & Watch because, well, why not? We had the Nintendo Game & Watch Mario edition. It was only right to have the Zelda. So let's do a quick unboxing and see what's different from this one and this one. So we have the two participants, the two games, the two Game & Watch, and this one was the one that I reviewed last year, and I did the unboxing and showed you what came inside and how this unit powered up. And everything else. Yeah, I still have the receipt, by the way, and how the box was presented. How this sleeve that showed the rest of the game, or the gameplay rather, or like these funky, nice display with the game, and you've got all of the brickwork on the outside, and then as you remove the sleeve, you actually realize that this was just a transparent game sort of the silk screen type of print. That's it, a print. So that was what it was like the last time, and the box was actually quite plain. And as we opened this one, if you remember correctly, we had like this little special thanks to you sort of print. It showed what was on the back and everything else. So before I carry on with this one, I am just going to get the new one and let's compare the two. So first of all, one thing that I want to point out is that again, like the last one, unless you've got the box, or at least the transparent case, which I can't put back on, yes. Okay, so unless you remove this transparent plastic casing, you won't know what is the game that you've got underneath. Although, yes, you could potentially look at the back and read, which in this case it says ball. But only when you remove the plastic would you realize that it says ball on Game & Watch. And in fact, it's a color screen and everything, and this you've got like this sort of game, and then as you remove it, you've got the black and white version. Right, we're not looking at this one, we're looking at this one. So what have we got with the Zelda Game & Watch? Well, it's the same thing. So I've gone ahead and removed or broken the seals already, because otherwise I'll be there like with a knife and all sorts. So I've already cut the tape. So let's look together what's inside. So as we remove this, it says that the game is vermin. And again, we've got like this transparent plastic with the print, which has the brickwork, or like the leaves, the trees rather, and you've got like the game plate there. At the back, there's nothing. So as we put the this aside and we look at the box, we have that it's obviously got the Game & Watch with the vermin gameplay, and it says Game & Watch, says vermin there. If you look on the side, it's got the same seal. Everything else at the bottom, well, same thing. It tells you like the console, the content. At the side here, again, it's in different languages, and on the side, well, it's quite a nice presentable box. At the back, however, we've got more. So if we get last year's model, on the last year's model, if we look, we only have 4 different screens, which means we've got 2 games, a clock, and a original Game & Watch game. So yeah, 3 games and a clock. On this year, however, sorry, I'm not supposed to be scraping it across the table like that. So on this year, what do we have? Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 games. Then we've got a Legend of Zelda based clock, and then we've got a Legend of Zelda based timer. Now, because I ordered this as soon as it came out, for some strange reason, they've sent me a version which is in Spanish. Nevertheless, we have it. And although it does say, at the bottom here, it does say something. It says, yeah, there you go. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link timer. Yeah, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. That's it. But yeah, it does actually give you like in different languages. So, yeah, let's go and open this. as always, like last year, we open this side. And this time we have a special thanks to you, and we've got the Vermin gameplay. Quite nice, that is. However, yes, I have already opened it, so I know what to expect. But yeah, we remove the tray. Nothing else in here. We've got the Tricore logo there. So let's actually have a look at last year's. What did last year's come out with? Well, just put that aside. Last year didn't actually have a tray like that. It kind of did, but not exactly. Yeah, apart from the fact that it's upside down. Or was it? Oh. So last year had sort of a just like the Nintendo DS boxes, what they came with, and it's just a piece of cardboard with like the there you go. It's a piece of cardboard with the game inside, and it's just a charging cable. Nothing special. So with that over, let's put this back into its box and put it back into its sleeve later, and so that's going to go back onto the shelf. And I repeat, shelf, because these games, although yeah, they are playable games and they are perfectly working games and they do have a very good battery life and everything, they're not specifically games that nowadays people would want to play. I mean, yeah, I'm not, okay, don't get me wrong, it is games that you want to play, but they're not games that you really go out of your way to play. They are a nice retro reminder of what the games were like. Looking at this, there's something else that is missing. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, there's a gaming code here, which I'm not going to show you, but there's also a game voucher which gives you 300 points of some sort. So yeah, let's put that to the side. And so here we have the Game & Watch instructions, health and safety information, which is in all sorts of languages. And since this product comes from Japan, I would think that actually there should be Japanese inside as well. Not sure, but at least there's a change from the always China. However, if you do want one of these in China, then there's more than likely a chance that you can probably find a knockoff version on AliExpress, which is a bit shocking considering that it's probably cost more than the original, and this is much better. So yeah, this, like I was saying, this is something, it's a showpiece. Yeah, you can play on it, but it's a showpiece. And Nintendo this time actually pointed that out by making like a nice insert, which comes out as a tray, as this Tricore logo. And if we remove the Game & Watch, at the back, on the background, you can see that it's got some folding pieces, and it shows you that it stands as a stand. So let's just go ahead and look at that. So the idea is that we push these that way, and then this folds down like that, and then this sort of relaxes as a stand. At the intros of my videos, you can see that I always show at the background, there's like a lot of stuff that I have on display on a shelf, on a few shelves. That's a lot of games and stuff, which is just getting overpopulated now with stuff. So this makes it nicer and easier to display your Game & Watch. I'm assuming that, and this is my assumption, my prediction, is that since they've now released a second version and it's got this stand, it's obviously going to be like they're going to be releasing next few games. So perhaps in the comments below, just have a guess what. Let's guess. Not have a guess. Let's guess what the next game would be. So yeah, this is what this comes in, and obviously it has the charging cable. There's nothing special about it. It's going to be a Type C, Type A cable, which nothing, like I said, just a normal charging cable. It's quite nice. It's nice cables. I don't use them because we all have loads of charging cables. The main piece is this. So as we take it out, we have a nice looking game. At the back, we've got the embossed Tricore Legend of Zelda logo. USB Type C on the side, power button on this side. We've got the speaker grill, and yeah, It's exactly the same in shapes. Shapes is the same, exactly the same as last year's, with the difference that we have a select and start, which, if I'm not mistaken, last year's didn't have. But it didn't need it, did it? But then, having said that, did it? Did it have it? I'm not entirely sure now. I will want to say no, considering that on the box it doesn't show it. I don't even want to take it out. I'm just going to guess that it didn't have this last year, because I don't remember seeing these buttons. So let's go ahead and power it on. And that is pretty quick. Yeah, the time isn't right because I didn't set it, but yeah, it's quite close. No, it's not that time. But this is quite a nice, because it's the clock is also interactive. Yeah, I'm just gonna go closer. If you look, I can actually play the clock, which is quite impressive. And yeah, let's see if yeah, there you go. I've killed it. So grab that, grab that, grab that. Oh, cool. Oh, I can't do anything else though. That's quite cool though. I would actually probably play this. That's quite nice. On the games we have the Legend of Zelda, the original. Then we've got Zelda, the Adventure of Link. Actually, saying that, it's at the bottom, the original. It's in black and white, it says. And then we've got languages, which we've got Japanese and English. So yeah, we've got Japanese and English. So the Game & Watch games can be changed into Japanese, English, and oh, this one has English, French, German, and Japanese. Now, considering that I've bought this here in Italy, and it doesn't have Italian, and it came from Spain, so yeah, none of those languages are in here. It's quite impressive, actually. So we've got a timer. If we go into the timer, I'm assuming, yeah, there you go. So we set the timer, and then we go B, stage. Oh yeah, we can change the stage. So it makes it interesting, because then perhaps we can. Oh, that's quite nice. I like this. I do actually like that. All of the clocks and stuff, it's based on levels. On levels, but on gameplay. Look at Link here. It seems like a proper game, and it is just a timer. Now let's just wait and see what happens at the end of the timer. I can't see anything impressive happening, but it sort of looks like it's a game, especially with the fact that you've got a timer. So yeah, I can't seem to get past these. No. Yay! Yeah, but it keeps on. Oh, there's something new there. Have I lost? One. Yeah, so that's it. That's what happens. That's a timer, and the timer makes musical sounds. Well, it makes the level completion of Zelda. That's quite impressive. They actually created a game just for this. So we go back into the game. We then have Vermin, which we've got game A and game B. So yeah, there's different types of gameplay in the game, and yeah, so you just move across and kill the vermin. I think it gets faster and faster and faster, and it does look very nice, the display. I mean, I think the camera doesn't give it justice, because it doesn't do any justice, considering that if you look at the screen, it really, from here, from where I'm standing or sitting rather, it looks as if it's an actual LCD, an actual black and white LCD, and it looks very, very good. So yeah, I'm just gonna get out this now. So yeah, the Zelda, The Awakening, this is as it was on the Game Boy. And we've got the grayscale. I think this is just going to be a port of the. Well, not a port. It's probably going to be directly the ROM of the game, and it's going to be exactly the same. So yeah, start with that. That's a nice name, isn't it? It is. This is literally Zelda as it was on the as it is on the Game Boy. If you have it on the Game Boy, if you didn't have it, if you whatever, go back. Zelda: The Adventure of Link. This is quite a nice gameplay, because this I do like this one. Register your name. There you go. That's a nice name, isn't it? All the A's. I actually like this gameplay because this is more like my type of game. So we go from level to level. So let's, yeah, we'll go back into a game. Anyway, then we've got the Legend of Zelda. This is again Game Boy Legend of Zelda, but it's color. And this is the Legend of Zelda in color, which my assumption is that everyone knows that the majority of the game, if not all of the games that you have on Game Boy, if you played the original black and white ones and you went on a Game Boy Color, then you would have them in color, or sort of color. Not all of them, but most of them do actually have a full palette of colors. So yeah, that's that. And then obviously there's the time. So if we go on to the time, then this is the time. And there's probably a way to change the levels as well. Let's see. No, up, down, no, nothing. Time again. See, even on the Mario one, if I'm not mistaken, there was a way of changing the level. That's quite funky. Oh, it goes into a different. Huh? That's pretty cool. And yeah, so that's that. So there's no level changing. You actually get lives. You get your tool. It's a full game. All of these clocks, they all have full games. So I'm not going to go any further because, oh yes, actually I am. I have to go further because there is something that is not mentioned, and it's I'm not going to say it's an Easter egg, but if we turn it over, well, you can't really tell with the lights on. So through the magic of video editing, we now have the lights off, and as you can see, it's not extremely, I don't know if you can, yeah, if I do this, you can see it. So you can see that there's actually a light lit up tricolor logo, which it's very cool. It is extremely cool, but I don't see the reason for it. And my assumption is that it's probably just an LED at the back that lights them up. In fact, you can sort of make out that it's 3 segments of LEDs, because if it was just one, or like the backlit of the panel, it would light up the entire section. So here there's probably 3 LEDs that are distinctly doing it. Anyway, so if I power it off, yeah, that does go out as well. So that makes it that it was just a backlight or something. Anyway, that's what it is. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and a sub to the channel would be absolutely amazing. It's just like, thank you. I'll say thank you now because, well, you know, why not? If you do want to subscribe, then it's free. I'm not going to charge you. And it's likes to the channel would be fantastic. A like to this video and every other video. Please comment, and well, that's it. Bye bye.